Well, my name's Gregory, and I have a Chinese name, Ho Gotwing. 20 years ago, I was studying medicine at university in Sydney. I had studied 3.5 years. In that 3.5 years, I had become acquainted with Cantonese, with Hong Kong people, with the language, with the pop songs. And I gave up medicine. I bought a one-way ticket to Hong Kong, and 7 months later, I was in television.
隻手啊，低翻啲。唔係，太多，高翻少少，自然啲。啊，咁就啱嘅。阿 Moon 啊，呢幅畫啦，我想畫到好似希臘神話裏邊嘅雅典娜女神咁。咁你盡量獻出你嘅愛心同埋你嘅智慧啊。咁你可唔可以笑得抽離少少
There was no real chance or room for advancement for me as an actor in Hong Kong because I'm stereotyped. I'm always the missionary.
受苦受難都係一種緣嘅。
The supervisor.
咁你幾時得閒啊，Sir？
今晚12點考啦，係咁啦。
The police officer.
乜你以為佢死咗嘅咩？奇怪。
Acting's about choices. So in November, my TV station asked me to renew my contract, and I said after 20 years, it was time for a change.
Crew resources. Dom, we have Melvin on shift. Duty line supervisor, helicopter will be myself. Fixed wing will be Eddie, crewman, TAC. Standby aircraft, Victor, Lima, and Tango. Fire tank fitted on Mike. EMS on all standby aircraft and hoist on L2 and 155 Victor. 仲有啊 ，CMN 對我哋 GFS 係好有興趣，想拍個 documentary 啊。今日開始會派隊 crew 嚟，喺唔影響我哋工作情況底下啦，就會跟我哋相機拍攝。
好啦 ，Kim Sir， 今日你哋師組有冇另外準備一啲人手喺附近 standby？
OK， 一日未行動，我哋班狗仔一日都唔會收工嘅。反而係鐘 Sir 你 A 組嗰邊嘅線部，今次似乎唔多穩陣噃。未肯定佢哋批軍火到手未，我哋班手足一日都只可以企喺度嘅啫。
This is my first Hollywood production experience, but on this set I'm not an actor, I'm a dialect coach for Mr. Chow. What happened was, a year ago, I was in Hong Kong walking our dogs, and Mr. Chow drove past me, and he recognised me because I've been doing Cantonese TV for 20 years. I get about 10 feet from him, and he suddenly smiles and puts out his hand, and I'm thinking, who are you? And I look under his cap, because his cap's coming down. Wow, 周潤發. So we chatted for about 15 minutes, and the last thing he said before he left was, would you teach English? And in 20 years when I've been asked that question, and the answer's always been no, but on this occasion it was Mr. Chow, and I thought, yeah, why not?
坐啊，靜咗。
梗係啦 ，Mr. Smith 喺北大讀過書㗎，所以普通話好好㗎。
現在中國騰飛，國際地位越來越高，練不好普通話真的不行。你係咪想我帶呢份嘢俾情報科先？
阿大，真嘅。
你咁寫係咪真係暗示 Madam 方叫佢改校工先？對到呢份嘢出嚟咧，係咪想叫情報科查下有冇呢個組織？
有冇我唔知，不過我覺得 Madam 方可能妨礙司法公正。
唉，你翻嚟諗諗係咪將呢份嘢俾我啦？我就唔會將呢份嘢掉上去情報科啦。
One of the reasons Mr. Chow asked me on this job was he thought that by bringing me here to Hollywood, I could find a new opportunity to expand and progress.
You're a superstar. There's so many girls around you. You'll never remember me. I'm just an ordinary girl from Hong Kong.
50 years from now, when you're old and haggard, I'll still remember you. In my heart, you will always be this young, this beautiful. Believe me, when the time comes, I will come back for you.
A few weeks ago, he'd been thinking a lot, and he suddenly said, I think you really need to be an actor, but if you're a dialect coach, you can't be an actor. After this movie, I'm not going to see you again. Not for another 3 years. In 3 years' time, I'm going to see you again and I'm going to find out what you've been doing and how well you've advanced. And he was basically forcing me to take the hard road, but the better road, the road that's more appropriate for me.
楊小姐，講明10點鐘開始，而家係10點58分，卡文人影都未見啊！我唔想浪費時間，不如咁啦，我哋取消啊 ，cancel 啦。
點可以 cancel 啊？
係因為我哋呢條片咧好急嘅，如果唔拍趕唔切出街，不如麻煩你再等多陣。
等？我唔慣等人嘅喎，我啲時間從來都唔會咁嘥嘅，就算係天王巨星開我工，都唔會遲到，亦都唔會有人喺我面前咧就扮大牌啊！
導演啊，卡文講緊你嘅。
你係邊個啊？
No matter how hard it is, I have to keep trying until something happens. For the moment, that's the plan.
Congratulations. It would appear that your panties were indeed lucky for you, but I wouldn't count on that luck for the next round. You'll need it.